So, after that frustrating result against West Ham on Wednesday in the League Cup, we return to the Premier League as we travel up to Old Trafford to face Mourinho's Man United. United won against Swansea midweek in the Cup, but I don't really think that any of the Cup records should affect this game. Hello everyone, welcome back. Let's get into the Man United preview. I won't be going to the game, but please let me know if you are going, and I hope you have tons of fun.
Alright guys, Adam here from FullTimeDEVILS. Manchester United against Tottenham at the weekend. A big game for Manchester United as well. And particularly after that defeat at Huddersfield, it's taken extra significance for us. That game at Huddersfield was one that we would have expected to win. Now it came at the end of a bad week, but despite us having a bad week, we hadn't had a defeat yet. And then we go to Huddersfield, a team that haven't scored since September, a team that hadn't won since August, and we went there and lost. And that was a big worry for many Manchester United fans, not because of the result. You can lose those games against the smaller sides in the league, but because of the performance, it looked like we didn't want it.
I'm recording this before Poch's official press conference, but there are a few things I can already imagine. For example, I think Wanyama will be out because we have to know what that specialist says. Lamela was meant to be on the bench. Like they said ages ago that he was meant to be on the bench against West Ham, but then they confirmed that he can't make it, so I don't think we'll see him against United. Rose played 80 minutes, so that's really good. He's back. I don't think we'll see him against United, probably against Madrid. Trippier played against West Ham, so does that mean we'll play Aurier against United and Trippier against Madrid? Could be interesting. Dembele came back, so that's a huge bonus to the team. And apart from that, I reckon we'll see pretty much our strongest lineup, unless Poch surprises us again somehow.
Now, in terms of what team will play, obviously David De Gea is going to be in goal for Manchester United. Valencia at right back. Now, there's been a lot of talk about our left back situation with Luke Shaw, and could he be going to Spurs? He's definitely not going to be starting for Manchester United, and I think Daley Blind will come in at left back. Then Bailly should be back for this game. It looks like Jose's been getting him ready for this one, and he could slot in that defence alongside Jones or Smalling, depending on Jones' fitness. But Jones was on the bench midweek, so I think Jones and Bailly will be the centre-half partnership. Then you got Matic and Herrera in the midfield. Those two are the only midfielders we can play, which is a little bit of a worry at the moment for us, because when you look at Tottenham, when you got Eriksen, Dembele, etc., they are strong in that area. We'll go with those two in the midfield. Then I think Mickey will come back in for this game. Rashford will start on the left. He came off earlier than Martial midweek, so I expect him to start there. And then Mata and Romelu Lukaku is what I think will start. But Jesse Lingard could be close to starting because of his midweek performance. But that's my 11 for this game.
So what are my thoughts ahead of the game? Well, both teams played in the Carabao Cup midweek, which meant we could rest some key players. Now, I don't really think that this game will really affect the Premier League form, but, anything can happen. If anything, hopefully that loss will mean that we get a little bit of a wake-up call and prepare for this game much stronger mentally.
Now, it was a little bit better in the League Cup to go through to the last 8, and obviously Spurs lost in their League Cup game, but I think those games mean nothing when it comes to this game on Saturday at Old Trafford. Huge game, both teams level on points, and Harry Kane potentially out. Although I think it's a little bit of mind games from Pochettino. But if he is out for Spurs, then it obviously swings the game in Manchester United's favour an awful lot.
Now, I reckon it will be a tactical game. We know that Mourinho usually sets up his teams quite defensively. The question is, will he go a little bit bolder or will he not? How will Poch approach it? Will he approach it like Madrid? It's going to be interesting to say the least.
But when I think of Spurs, now thinking of this game, it's a huge game for United. But when I think of Spurs, historically, I always look forward to the games. I always think they're going to be difficult. But I always expect United to win, especially at Old Trafford. We won there last season and we weren't playing the best football at the time, and we got a 1-0 win. So I always expect us to get the better of Spurs, particularly at Old Trafford. And I would hope we would do that at the weekend. I'm confident United can get a result, whether Harry Kane starts or not. But Spurs are obviously a big threat. Now, in terms of Spurs, who's their biggest threat to Manchester United? Harry Kane, if he plays without doubt. Dele Alli, Christian Eriksen is a player that I really admire as well. And I remember him playing for Ajax and coming to Old Trafford and playing fantastically well. So he's got good memories of Old Trafford. Now, will we beat them? If I had to predict the game, I'm going 2-0 Manchester United, I really am. I think Spurs are a very good outfit. I think Pochettino's a great manager. I say great. He's not won many trophies yet, but he's a very good manager. Spurs are a very good side, but you always think you can beat them at home. And I'm going for a United win this weekend, although I could be wrong. Let us know what you guys are thinking. Head over to FullTimeDEVILS as well. And I'll see you later.
So prediction-wise, this is interesting because neither teams want to lose this game, that's for sure. So maybe a draw would be the best result for both of them in the end of the day. Defensively, they're both strong, but then we have Kane, they have Lukaku. So it's a very interesting one to call. But yeah, overall, I think it's going to be a tight, low-scoring game. And I'm going to go for a 1-1 actually. Please let me know what your predictions are in the comments down below. I would love to hear what your thoughts are ahead of this game. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're new around here and you would like to see more Spurs related content from me. Check out some of my other videos on the channel so you get updated, and check out my social media handles in the description box down below. Hopefully I will see you in the future, and come on you Spurs!